All right, so I guess I was like busy with this last weekend, tearing this thing apart. So here we are now, a week later, and I've had a little bit of time to kind of um, try and figure out what the hell I want to do with it. I got the arm mounted here, and I figured out that curved monitor. I'm not really a fan of the curved monitor, to be honest with you. But it was cool for $10, and then I think the arm was like $4, $5. Um, and so somebody was mentioning Hardy board, which is that cement board. Well, if this thing catches on fire, I'm going to be pretty shocked. But if it does, um, normally it would have been mounted with another 2x4 underneath it. If it catches on fire, it's still going to catch this crap on fire. So you can put some Hardy backer board on here, whatever you want to do. If this thing actually catches on fire, you're screwed. Unless it's on a wall, like away from everything. I believe that they probably tell you that this is a no-no having it this close to something else. But anyway. There's a million other things that are probably more of a risk than that at this point. Anyway, I got my server racked i7 running, and I'm not doing any streaming on it lately. I've been using a different computer. I just pretty much leave a DMR stream up all the time. People can come in and chat and whatever. And I do a little bit of video stuff there, but not a lot. So we've been using these Insignia speakers, which are basically edifiers, and they're like 25 watts. They're pretty good. And I may actually go ahead and pull out my studio monitors just for the hell of it, because they're sitting in boxes and nobody wants to buy them, and I've had them since like 2021 or 2022. I don't know, somewhere around there. They're going to be like a lot bigger than these, but they should probably fit right there. I'd have to make accommodations for over there. They're currently not hooked up to the TV. They're actually hooked up to the monitor, so I can actually hear like a game. So I'm testing this Xbox here. This is the one that I fixed the door on, and I got involved with this game. Hold on. Testing this controller on this unit. So this thing seems to be working pretty good now. I'm wondering if I get another USB cable, if it will automatically switch on that monitor. It's got multiple inputs. So that's not connected to the computer anymore. That's not connected to anything. I'm just using this TV right here for the computer. And then I've got the tuner up here, which I kind of like having up here, because you can't really tell what it is, when it's down below, but it's a big tuner. It's about twice as big as the regular legal limit MFJs. There's a heat kit up here. It's kind of almost the size of an MFJ one, maybe a little bigger. Anyway, the regular MFJ would probably be only up to there. Another problem with a lot of the MFJ stuff is that the inductor is too close to the bottom of the box. And you really do need something large like this. I don't know how close the inductors are in this one. I can't remember. This one uses an edge wound coil, which is completely different design. It'd be a little bit more reliable than the 989s. Those are just really not good. MFJ used to make a really cool ceramic roller, where the roller was on the outside. It looked like something that you would have seen in like an old, I don't know, military surplus type of thing. And that's great. That's what you want. But the majority of the MFJ legal limit tuners floating around out there have the little circuit board held coil crap with the roller in the middle. and it's just it doesn't work reliably. So anyway, this tuner here also doesn't work without it plugged in as far as the meter goes, because it does have a peak reading meter. I don't know if it handles 2500 watts or whatever, but anyway, I don't really care. I use the dummy load in a lot of it for testing and stuff, as you've probably seen. Now, normally I have it down here, and I would kind of like to put it back down there, but it is a little harder to read. It's just taking up all this room here, and I don't know what I would put it in its place, but if I put the studio monitors, I might not have a choice. So that, and then I've got the Apple that I'm working on over here, and then the other one behind it, and I made a mistake of thinking that this was held on by magnets like these ones, and oh well, right? I think they were actually supposed to just pop out, but instead of popping out, they snapped. So, oh well. And then I got the ham clock here, which is actually all the way back over here, but that's where it's at. So, and I've kind of been working on this thing here, so not a whole lot of other stuff going on.